and come to us. Welcome, everybody. This is Strong Island Live, and I am LA the boss, and we have the lovely
Jamie
Grayce with me, and you are watching Strong Island live on strongisland.tv. It's 10 o'clock on Wednesday, and we are here, and you may notice we are missing somebody. Unfortunately, we had to let Miss Chrissy go.
That's not even funny.
No, she got sick.
She got that thing that's going around.
She got the bug.
Yeah, it is hot. I feel so bad because I've seen so many casualties of this damn thing.
Casualties?
Yeah. I mean, like, I have friends whose whole households are, like, upside down and gross and snotty. And, I mean, I've heard, like, some of my friends' kids are, you know, there's a stomach bug also going around, which is not fun. So, like, I feel like if you survived the holidays and then got sick, like, oh, man, Chrissy, we miss you.
Yes, we
Get
miss
better.
you. We miss you, Chrissy. No, we did not. We did not let her go.
No.
We could never let her go.
No, of course.
If we let her go, we would have to let
get
ourselves
you
go, and
say
we're not about to do that. So, Miss Chrissy, feel better. Okay, take your vitamin C.
Yes, and thank you for not coming here and giving it to us.
Yes, I was going to say that. Thank you, because I don't need to get sick, so we can't have you spreading germs and coughing and getting snot on everybody. Cannot have that. So we appreciate you staying home.
I know. Could you imagine how many people she would infect if she was talking into the mic?
She take down the whole freaking place.
And there are other businesses in this building too,
within
so
the
that
whole
would be
week, it would be an epidemic.
Aw.
But we're gonna have an extra glass of wine for her.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Sláinte.
salute. There you go. This is to
You love that Irish and Italian salute and sláinte.
Okay. All right. So, shout out to Bone Shaker behind the scenes running the show. You know, as we said, we lost Half Chub.
Yeah, filling in. I love you, babe. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We
Nice
were
coming
lost
through in a pinch.
Last week, I was running around and leaving the scene and stepping back on the scene. It was quite unprofessional. So, all right. So we are actually, I was going to say we have a full crew tonight, but we don't have a full crew tonight. So we are we're still a little short.
No, but we have a guest.
Yes, we have a guest. And our guest is, you met him over the weekend, right?
Well, not over the weekend. I met him a few years ago.
Knew him? Okay, you knew him? Okay.
But he hadn't been at the venue that I met him at in a while, and I hadn't been there. And so I ran into him on New Year's Eve, and I was like, oh, my gosh, you have to come on the show because he is a magician.
He's a magician. He does magic tricks and all sorts of stuff like that.
Oh, yes. And he is quite the character.
And his name is Rudolf?
Yes.
How do you say his last name?
Vlasits. I kept on switching the T and the S. I don't know why. It's probably the Russian in me. But it's Vlasits. Rudolf Vlasits. And we'll put up all of his information, his contact information on the Strong Island group. And, I'll post it in the feed at some point. And he's going to have to get some social media because, you know. Then you guys can get in touch with him that way. But, but he does all kinds of parties and private parties and stuff. But I met him at Painters, where he provides entertainment for the people having dinner and, the bar crowd and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome, so.
Okay, so he's an all-around entertainer.
I think so.
A little bit of comedy here and there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to be just basically doing some little tricks here and there on the stage with you.
Yes.
You're going to be his, what do you call that?
Look, Mom, I'm a magician's assistant.
You're a magician's assistant. So.
He's not going to saw me in half or anything, though. I don't think.
No.
I don't think.
And we can't have you in like a bikini or anything because we already lost one person.
No, but at least the one behind the counter is mine.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
All right. All right, so stay tuned. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We have a little magic show going on. It's going to be kind of cool. And
I can't wait to be deceived.
Yes, deception. All right. So before we get into that, as usual, we like to let everybody know to share the feed if you can. We appreciate all the love, and if you can share the feed on your timeline, that would be great.
Yes, please do. Share the love.
Before we get into the entertainment tonight, we're just going to go through. I was just going through the Newsday and our local paper here, if you can call it that, and they had the top. Actually, I would say not the top 10, the worst 10 jobs of 2016.
Only 2016?
Well, just through the course of the year, 2016. The 10 worst jobs that you could possibly have in 2016. So we're just going to go through them first, and
I wonder if one of them is my day job. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised.
No, I don't think so. All right, so number 10 is a firefighter.
Oh, I believe that.
So fighting fires. The dangerous nature of this essential job leads to high stress, which places the job on one of CareerCast.com's worst 10 jobs of 2016. The job gets a jobs rated score of 626, has a median annual salary of $45,970 and a 5% growth outlook. So you're basically not really going to be expanding too much upon that. So with the major stress and all that, not the best job to have.
Well, and what's really sad is that out here on Long Island, we have volunteer firefighters.
Oh.
Exactly. It's not even for them. It is a job, but it's not a paid job. It's not their sustenance. You know what I mean? So they're giving their lives and putting themselves literally right in the line of fire. Absolutely. For, just to be a good person. So shout out to our local firefighters, because we just unfortunately had. Did you see in North Amityville today?
No, I didn't.
Unfortunately, somebody passed away because there was a fire in North Amityville, and I saw that there were firefighters from 3 different towns. They're trying to fight it. So big up to our local firemen, and thank you for your your time and your service.
Definitely, thank you for your service.
Really,
we appreciate it.
You made the list, and you're still doing it.
The volunteer firefighters here. A lot of them have other jobs, so they're not relying on the money. Mm-hmm. But I must say, the facilities that these guys have on Long Island are like, beyond entertainment wise. I mean, they have like full blown modern kitchens. They have like TV rooms,
the bars,
like you would not believe, bars. Just major entertainment. A lot of the taxpayers are not happy. Some of the firehouses have come under a little scrutiny because it's like major money going.
Yeah, like there, if you're not spending the money fighting fires, then you shouldn't be spending the money creating clubhouses.
Yeah, it is like a clubhouse. A lot of these guys just probably can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember being in high school, and there was a volunteer firefighter who was a little older than us that used to take us to the clubhouse when he was on call, and we would literally sit at the bar and drink, and he'd be on call, and he'd be the one that was supposed to, push the button and alert everybody else, and we're all sitting there drinking at the bar,
And they've gotten nicer and nicer over the course of the years.
Oh, yeah.
So there's some crazy.
Not that they don't deserve to relax and chill and everything. But,
but what? A lot of these guys,
Long Island, everything is excessive. That's what it is.
You have to question a lot of them. Oh, honey, sorry, I gotta go to the fire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And meanwhile, they're hanging out with their buddies.
Wait, do you hear that? It's ringing. I gotta go.
But no, shout out to all our firemen out there, and shout out to DJ Goomba, because Goomba is a volunteer fireman.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh, Michael Anthony is as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
DJ Michael Anthony, yep.
Shout them out. All right, so number 9, let's put the next one on the screen. Number 9, and keep it up there just till I finish describing it, please. Number 9 is a taxi driver.
Oh, not surprised there.
And not surprised there, because even like with Uber and Lyft and all this stuff,
they're getting beat up all the time.
Yeah, they're getting beat up. But a taxi driver, low pay and a lot of competition, make being a taxi driver the 9th worst job in CareerCast.com's 2016 list. The jobs rated score is 627 with an annual median salary of $23,210.
Damn.
The growth outlook is 13%, so that's a little better. Growth in as far as that aspect is concerned, but yeah, not a very good job, and like with this other competition happening now, it's getting worse and worse. Do you know any cab drivers?
I don't, but interesting. I just saw an article that there's a woman in Riverhead that's pushing to have car seats in all cabs.
In all cabs?
In all cabs.
Well, that's going to take up a lot of room.
Well, that's the thing. It was like, it's this huge debate now because it's like, okay, is it the responsibility of the parent who's taking a small child into a taxi to provide, the seat, or should the cab company provide a seat that you can request that will only come out with the cab?
Well, that's true. Yeah, you should be able to request a cab.
No, this woman had like a wall of car seats that she wanted in every single trunk, and people are like, "No, that's baggage. That's
Yeah, it's taking up space.
Yeah.
You know what they should do? They should put them on the roof.
Oh yeah, they could put those little like bug things that they used to have like when you went on vacation and stuff.
Put the kid on the roof.
Oh, you could. Oh, like vacation.
With the grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can or you can tow it, put them on like a little trailer and just tow them around.
Gosh. Oh, what were we we were just watching something where there was it was a bad guy in a wheelchair, but yeah, they attached him to a motorcycle and took off with him. He was having a good time for a few minutes, but yeah.
All right, well, shout out to all the cab drivers out there. All right, so number 8 is advertising and sales, and that I could definitely see. That's not
yeah.
a new addition. This is actually a new addition to CareerCast.com's worst 10 jobs. A job in advertising sales is ranked the 8th worst job of 2016. Although it has an annual median salary of $47,890, a growth outlook of -3% gives it a jobs rated score of 636. So you can start off making some good money, but apparently each year it's going down and down. So it's not something the best future.
Well, and the pressure to make the sales, and a lot of them are very, very low base salary, and then you have to worry about commission. So you're hustling, and
yes,
when the economy's not great, it's
advertising. Yeah, because it's like trying to get people to sponsor radio, television, and magazines and newspapers. It's not an easy job.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jess Button and Dana Dearborn, who just joined in. We appreciate it. We're going over the top 10 worst jobs of 2016, and we had our first one was a firefighter, number 10, number 9 was taxi driver, number 8 was advertising sales, and number 7 is retail sales.
Not surprised there.
So
oh my God, I spent so much time in retail.
Working in a retail
horrible.
job. Lower level retail jobs typically come with low pay. That's one of the reasons working in retail sales is ranked the 7th worst job per CareerCast.com, with a score of 642 and an annual median salary of $21,670. Growth outlook is 7%. So definitely retail sales is not the best job to get into. I think it's good for college kids and people who,
Yeah, I did it in college, and I truly believe that everybody should work in food service and in retail for at least a week of their lives
absolutely.
each, because you start to understand, like what it takes to get that store clean. I mean, I worked in a store that literally, oh my gosh, it was horrible. I had to finger space the clothes. Like it was like a boutique, a small high-end women's boutique in Walt Whitman Mall, and literally every night before I left,
it had to be perfect.
I had to finger space every single hanger.
Hey, not for nothing. It sounds like anal and stuff, but it's like
it taught me something.
Yeah,
patience.
I actually worked in a clothing store too, and that's how I learned how to fold clothes. I'm like a really good clothes folder. If anybody needs any clothes folded, I'm your man. Kristen says, Miss Chrissy says, people don't get it until they have to do it.
Oh, so true.
But yeah, a job like that is good for a college. People going to school when you're young. If you're older, you're looking for extra, second job and stuff like that. Definitely not a career. Number 6 is a pest control worker.
Oh my god.
So killing bugs is the 6th worst job. Bugs, check. Snakes, check. Low pay, check. All this adds up to make being a pest control worker the 6th worst job, getting a score of 665, an annual median salary of $30,660, and a -1% growth outlook. So killing bugs, if you want to be a bug killer, it's really not the best career to get into unless you enjoy killing bugs. Some people like to just,
or vermin. I had a small mouse issue
yeah.
when the season changed. I think we wound up killing almost 15 to 20 mice. And I say that sadly because it wasn't me, and I was totally against the traps until they chewed through a cable wire. And then I realized that they could also chew through electrical wires and set my house on fire.
Everything. Absolutely.
So then I got the traps, but somebody else set them and took away the mice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Well, nobody likes to actually kill.
Well, God bless those people that get rid of the vermin.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a dirty job, and somebody's got to do it, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay. Number 5 is enlisting in the military. And
not surprised there.
That's definitely not an easy job. And careercast.com rates enlisted military personnel as among the most stressful jobs in its report. Pay is low, making this position the 5th worst job on the list, notching a jobs rated score of 666 and an annual median salary of $27,936. So not the best job. You got to shout out people.
Are pretty incredible.
Yeah, you do get good benefits,
but
you can
risking your life.
You can have a career in the military.
My cousin actually, shout out to my cousin Neil. Oh my God, he came back from a 7-month tour. He left on my birthday, June 1st, and came back December. I think it was 28th. And I shared a couple of the pictures on my news feed of the family. Oh my gosh, his kids were incredible. It was just amazing. But he's a career naval aviator, and I think he did 2 tours flying a medevac, which means that he was evacuating injured soldiers from battle zones and that kind of stuff, and did 2 tours on ships. Where he was, doing other things. He didn't really talk about those, so I'm not sure. But he's an officer. He went to Annapolis, and, he and his family are doing great. But unfortunately, it's, these guys that they sometimes call the grunts or like the infantry or whatever that, give everything. And
well, it's just like starting out when you're starting out. But, you can, there is a career in the military.
No, you can absolutely work your way up.
Awesome education too, but you really pay your dues and struggle, and it is very stressful. But shout out to all the military personnel, because man, we need these people, men and women, and we can't enjoy our freedoms here in the United States without them. So absolutely, we love them and appreciate them.
Yeah, seriously, God bless, and Thank you.
Thank you from all of us here at Strong Island Live.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4, the 4th worst job in 2016.
Keeping it positive.
Is, sorry, Bone Shaker, is a disc jockey.
No way!
But don't worry.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Don't worry. The next one's even worse, and that's not good for me and Jamie. But yeah, the 4th worst job on the list is playing tunes doesn't mean raking in the dough. With the industry struggling,
crazy.
disc jockey ranked as the 4th worst job with a median salary of $29,010, and overall jobs-related score of 667 and a -11 percent growth outlook per careercast.com. And disc jockey is, it's a
you do what you
it's a
love.
glorifying job. It looks great, you know what I'm saying? But there's only a handful of guys really making money out there, and the majority of the people are struggling. Most of them. It's not a great paying job. A lot of times you're DJing for small amounts of money, or even doing it free just to get your name out there.
Well, that was after the market became flooded, with technology.
The whole digital thing,
it was
everything,
like-
and then technology, and then you have all these young kids going in and doing, I'll DJ the club for $100, and meanwhile,
In a bar tab.
they're going from getting paid $500 a night, and all of a sudden you have these young kids who just would
Undercut.
do anything just to play in the club, and all of a sudden they're doing it for free, $50, $100, and before you know it, the whole industry just
And
collapses.
the venue owners don't care about quality because
Absolutely.
it's more money in their pocket if they hire
And it's gotten easier and easier to DJ too. So playing music is one thing, skills wise, like I always told you many times, in my opinion, the two best DJs on Long Island are Bone Shaker and Decoy, hands down. And I have known both of them, and they both have been with Strong Island since we were in my house.
And I met you there. I remember.
Yeah, going back, you're going back now 14 years ago.
Yeah.
So when they came to me, they were kids. They were like 18, 19 years old.
That's what he said the other day. He's like, I've been working with him since I'm 19 years old.
Yeah. I mean, these guys were just like, just so young and shy and
But talented. That's the thing.
I mean, Decoy was already an amazing battle DJ, and Shaker was doing his thing. And I remember Shaker was the one who
The party rocker.
the first time I ever heard anybody mix reggae, like cutting and scratching and like a combination of cutting, scratching, and beat mixing reggae, because usually it's just kind of blends, quick little blends going from one rhythm to other.
Yeah, from one rhythm to the other.
And he was just like cutting it up, and it was just like making it really entertaining. So he was like the first one I kind of heard really.
Well, he puts his flavor all over everything.
Absolutely.
Like you know when he's spinning, because it's not like anything else that you typically hear. He's just got this really incredibly creative ear for different sounds and how to put them together. And Decoy, just
both of them
annihilates the turntables.
They're
and,
incredible. Both of them are absolutely incredible. So shout out to Decoy, because he also did the cuts in my new song, "Can't Feel the Love." And shout out to Shaker, because he's now at 92.3 The Beat.
Yeah. Well, a 92.3 amp.
Amp.
It's amp
Okay.
now. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So man, shout them both out, because they truly
he had his
are.
debut this weekend, so that was exciting.
In my opinion, they are the top dogs on LA as far as skills are concerned. You can't beat them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so getting down to the list, going through, we're getting almost to the end. Worst jobs in 2016, and here we go. Number 3, a broadcaster. So can it get
looking
any
great for
worse?
us.
And here, me and Jamie, broadcasting, not making any money. But,
no, we get we get love though.
So sure, you get to be on television, but low pay and fewer job openings make broadcaster CareerCast.com's third worst job to have. It has a jobs rated score of 700 with an annual median salary of $37,200 and a -9% growth outlook.
-9.
And that's
the
also
growth outlook is negative. Oh gosh.
That's also technology. Technology, it expands things, it makes things better, and but it also makes things easier for people to get into. So there's just like so much competition going on.
Well, and kids these days don't watch TV. They don't watch and not saying that they really should. I'm not encouraging it. But what's interesting is when you ask a younger kid, a teenager, tween, or even some of these kids in elementary school, what's your favorite show or something like that. I mean, for us it was Ninja Turtles, My Little Pony, whatever, and for them it's, I love so and so on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like they watch YouTube videos. Like it is.
Well, it's just like
I feel old, but it's a different generation.
Everybody wants to be a DJ. Everybody wants to be on TV. Everybody wants to have their own talk show. Everybody, and technology allows everybody to do that on multiple platforms. So overall, it hurts everybody. And like I said, DJing, there are guys who are making some serious money. And obviously in radio and television, there are people making some serious money. But it's a select few. Yeah. It's not easy. It's a very crowded...
and unfortunately, not always the best people are out there and making the most money. That's sad too. Because you see a lot of starving artists out there that it's like... wow, you're incredible, blah, blah, blah. Why aren't you, living in some crazy mansion and, blah, blah, blah. But
Yep. Well, everybody's saying that air traffic controller should be on the list, but we're almost done. Number 2 is a logger. So if you're a logger,
a logger.
being a logger was listed as CareerBuilder.com's second worst job with a score of 724, annual median salary of $35,160, and a growth outlook of -4%, thanks in part to a declining demand for paper products, which technically is good that we're using less and less paper. You know, my opinion.
They should farm hemp.
I was just about to say that because stop cutting down all these trees and grow hemp farms.
It grows like a
We don't
weed.
have to smoke it, but the hemp is the male plant. George Washington was a hemp farmer.
So was Jefferson. And Jefferson was known to actually partake in the female plant on his porch every once in a while.
That's a whole other ball game here. But the Constitution of the United States is written on hemp.
Yes, it is.
A lot of people don't know that, you know. So
I think the Declaration of Independence, too.
Oh,
I think it was hemp parchment.
I think I don't. I may have actually meant that. I know one of them or both of them was so. Yeah, so if you're looking to get into logging, you might want to rethink that. But all right, so I just want to shout out a couple more people before we get to the worst job of 2016. My man, Thomas Fridley, what's up, brother? I see you. When are you coming to New York? We need some of your guitar skills on my stuff. We definitely got to get together. April Rose, Philly Freak. I don't know if you say Julio or Julio Escobar.
Julio.
And shout out to everybody who's tuning in. We really appreciate it. All right, so we're almost ready to get to the entertainment tonight. The worst job of 2016 is a newspaper reporter. Newspaper reporter was named CareerCast.com's worst job of 2016. The profession scored a 734 jobs rated score with a median salary of just $37,200 and a growth outlook of -9%. So, you know, little by little, people are not reading physical newspapers anymore. And the whole reporting thing, and this is what we talked about before the show with all the fake news and everything and losing touch. A lot of these news organizations are losing touch with what's going on in the rest of the United States because, you know, years ago you used to have these people on the beat, on the street, getting to know the people. But now you have New York and California, and they're just making phone calls, asking stupid questions, and they don't they're not understanding what's happening.
And they're really driving the big media.
In Middle America. And, you know, New York and California doesn't represent the whole United States. So the whole professionalism and everything as far as newspapers themselves, print media, and in general media is kind of, people aren't really putting stock in that stuff anymore, you know?
Yeah, well, what's interesting, too, is that I was working for a little bit writing online content and, you know, just kind of freelance. And I was commissioned for an article on the election and millennials and their perception on the election. And it was an objective article. It was not an op-ed by any means. But I didn't even realize where it was going, and it went to the Daily Kos, which is an online news site. And so I had an article published on an online news site.
Awesome.
But I didn't even know that that's where it was going. You know what I mean? It was just like one of those jobs that like, oh, I can write that, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it was like 2,000 words, something like that. But what's really interesting about that is that I was writing to a news viewing audience. You know, and didn't even know it. So it's interesting how a lot of these, I guess, media outlets are actually getting their articles and getting their information and, you know, who they're catering to and how they're representing it.
And a lot of them are getting from the same few sources, too, like Associated Press. And everybody, instead of doing their own reporting, they're taking their articles from other places.
And then my article was shared on other sites.
Exactly.
And what's interesting is like the Daily Kos typically leans a little bit left, but my article was very strictly objective because that was what the thing was about. So I wrote about both sides and blah, blah, blah. But it was just interesting that it wound up on this leftist, site. I had no idea. It wasn't even my name on it. It was the person who commissioned me to write it.
Well, you're a leftist.
I lean left. I'm an independent, but I lean left. Just because I love
I
people.
lean a little right. You see, that's why
Yeah.
you're on the left, I'm on the right. We're both
Yeah.
lean, and then we're holding it together, you know. We're
Well,
all
it's because
balanced.
I'm an empath, so it's like that compassion, that, that bleeding heart kind of whatever.
I know. You
know.
want everything to be perfect. You want to
There
live
are
in the perfect
no, there
world.
are certain things that I'm very conservative on, though, that I used to drive my professor crazy on. So you'd be surprised.
All right, so let's get into
Can
it,
I go?
man. Let's get.
right, turn my mic on.
Turn your mic on. Actually, both of your mics, please. And we are going to go to the stage in just a second. We have Rudolf Vlasits. Is that correct?
That's correct.
See, you
Okay.
got it right.
All right, cool. So,
Test.
Shaker, go to the stage. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. Both your mics are on.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, Jamie, you're in charge.
Joining me this evening.
Yay.
We're gonna do a little magical exercise.
Okay.
Little stretch. So shake out
Okay.
your hands. So you relax. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick our hands forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn them over so our thumbs are pointing down. We're gonna cross our arms, right over left or left over right, depending upon your preference, of course. And we're gonna interlink our fingers. Okay.
Okay.
Fingers. So your thumbs should be pointing down. So have your thumbs pointing down. Very good. So on the
Okay.
count of three, we're going to turn our thumbs upward. 2, 3. There we go.
Oh.
Do you have a? All right, try it again. Just shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it. It'll.
I did yoga.
It's okay. You know. Yeah. It's.
okay.
Remember, it's a magical. Whatever that means to you.
It's like jazz
Okay. Ready?
hands. Okay.
All right. Hands out. We're going to turn them over. We're going to
Over.
cross them. Why don't we do it the other way this time?
I am.
Either way, yeah.
Oh, wait,
We're gonna
right o-
interlink our
is that what
fingers.
I did last
It's up
time?
to you.
With this?
So we interlink our fingers. Your thumbs
Yep.
pointing all the way down. Very good.
All the way
Okay.
down.
On the count of 3. 3. We're gonna move on.
Are you
We're gonna move on.
double-jointed?
We're gonna move on. We're gonna do a little experiment with deck of playing cards. Are you a card player?
I read tarot cards.
You read tarot cards. You write tarot cards.
No.
You get into that yet?
No.
No. Okay.
Still learning.
Stick with
Still
the
learning
reading.
the minor arcana.
That's good. Okay, so we're going to shuffle these up just to make sure they're not in any specific order. In fact, would you verify you don't see any particular
Nope.
order to? No, okay.
No.
So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to, is there B in here?
Feedback.
Name a card. I want you to name any card, anyone that you see.
Okay. Anyone that I saw, or
Well, no, anyone that you
just
think.
anyone
you
that I think of.
anyone that you
Okay.
like. A good one, not too good. Not like the Ace of Spades or
Yeah. No.
Queen of Hearts. A little much. What's the one that you had in mind?
Say it out loud.
You say it a little, not too loud, because we're on the
Okay.
mics are close.
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds. Any reason as to the whyness of your choice to choose that particular card?
7 is a family significant number, and diamonds are a girl's best
7,
friend.
a significant family?
Yes.
No, it's not like an insignificant family.
No. It's
No,
a,
okay, you-
A significant number for my family.
Very good. Okay. Did you see the 7 of diamonds as I went through? Is that kind of what influenced
No.
the diamond? What was the diamond aspect?
They're a girl's best friend.
They're a girl's best friend. How many diamonds do you have? You have that's a bunch. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we're gonna try
White
something.
and blue diamonds in my ears too.
Very good.
My
That's a lot.
third
Okay,
eye
we're gonna.
thing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
showing me up now. I don't have any diamonds on me.
that
At
made
the
me
current
nervous. I
moment.
was like, oh my god, is that my card?
Oh, that would have been a good trick. Grab out a card, anyone that you like, and without showing me, I want you to. I'm gonna turn away. Show the camera, please. And show yourself. Did you get a good one?
Yeah.
Not the 7 of diamonds, right?
No, I got the 7 of
You
diamonds.
got this. Okay, try to let me do the magic. I know it's cool, but I have to show me up with the. One more time. Grab out a new card. Make sure it's not that 7 of diamonds. Grab out anyone that you like. Just spread through. There's a good one. Again, I'm gonna turn away. Don't show me.
Okay.
Got it? Show the camera?
Yep.
Very good. Excellent. And you can place that back inside.
Okay.
There we go. Now, how many shuffles would you like? We're going to mix it in just to keep it fair-ish.
Let's do 3 shuffles.
3 shuffles. That was 1, 2. 3 is a little weird. It gets a little odd.
Okay.
Kind of looks like this. Okay, now you kept track of your card, right? Mm-hmm. You know where it is?
No.
Good,
Oh no,
wonderful.
I don't
Grab
know
it out.
where it is, but I know what it is.
Grab out a card. You know what? Point to any card. Point to anyone that you like. This one right there. What was
Yeah.
the name of the card?
It was a 5 of clubs.
Oh, it was the 5 of clubs.
The 5 of
What was your
clubs.
second choice?
What, this one?
No, the one that you. Oh, you didn't have
Oh,
any-
that was a
No,
7
that's
of
fine. Okay.
diamonds?
Ace of diamonds. That was your second choice?
Yes.
This is a wrong card. That's what it is. Here we go. We're going to fix that little shake. There we go. It looks a little better, would you say? A little bit better.
Wow.
And maybe it's the lighting. I'm not sure. What's really odd, if you would hold the deck for me, should mean that in the pocket should be the ace of diamonds. Good. That was the one that you... Tell you what, we're going to move on. You had a 7 of diamonds? That was the one that you really liked?
Yeah.
Yes, very good. 7 of diamonds. So let's get that one out presently. 7 of diamonds. If you see it, go ahead and take it. You got it. Very good. Now, have you ever played the game or heard of the game 3-Card Monte? Have you heard that game?
I've heard of the game, never played it.
Have you played the game? No, you haven't played it. Do you know anything about the game?
No.
Other than it's called 3-Card Monte?
No.
Which is not going on a lot. 3-Card Monte is a sort of it's a scam. It's not really a game. It's they play it in New York and L.A. typically on a cardboard box, and they have 3 cards, and it's follow the lady. So there's a queen. There's like 2 2s or 4s.
They put it under
jokers.
like cups and stuff.
That it's a derivative of the shell game.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a little bean underneath 3 cups. But this is the 3-card money. So what I want you to do is this will be the money card. So if you find this card, you get all the money.
Yeah.
There's no money here, but we're gonna pretend.
Yes.
Maybe I'll give this some money later. If you get it right. Keep your eye on the 7 of diamonds. I'm going to place it right there.
Okay.
Don't take your eye off the 7 of diamonds. Okay? You're not taking your eye off the 7 of
No,
diamonds? Okay,
I'm
good.
watching the 7
We're
of
going to
diamonds.
add 2 other cards. Doesn't matter what they are. You know where the 7 of diamonds is?
Should be on the bottom.
I hope so. We're going to mix it around. Don't for a second take your eye off the 7. Do you know where the 7 is? Curly.
Should be
very
in the
good.
middle.
Okay, very good. She's done this before. How about now?
Should be that one.
You sure?
Should be.
Should be. You haven't taken... Do you blink at all?
I do
Blink.
blink
It's
sometimes.
good to moisten the pupils.
I wear contacts though,
You were a
so
teacher,
I
right?
can. Yes.
You ever moisten the pupils? Probably not a good thing. Okay, the bottom card you said, it's close. It is a 7, but it's actually the 7 of spades.
Okay.
Close. The weird thing is the top card also happens to be the 7 of spades, and the middle card as well was the 7 of spades. Strange, because there's only one 7 of spades in the deck. This happens sometimes. It's what's known as a
3
scam.
card.
Very good. So the bottom card isn't the 7 of spades, that's the 7 of clubs. Now they kind of look similar, so when you move them real fast, it kind of looks like the 7 of clubs is also on top and in the middle, which begs the question, if that's the 7 of clubs, that's the 7 of spades. This must be
The 7 of diamonds.
hearts, actually.
Hearts.
Which means inside the deck, I think, should be the 7. Very good. So don't play that for money. Lesson being.
I didn't take my freaking eyes off the 7 of diamonds.
Okay. Well, that's a good. You know, why don't we do something else? Why don't you write your name on that 7 of diamonds?
Okay.
Write it.
Does it have to be my name? Can it be?
You want to write someone else's name? That's fine.
It has to be a name.
What do you want to write on it? What do you
I
want?
was
You
going to
wanna-
draw my.
You draw that. Okay. Draw it. Very good. Or paint it, if you would. You can uncap the pen and squeeze the ink onto a little. We have a little piece of your hair. You're just gonna write it. That's fine. You have this. Did you design that? That's a
friend of mine did.
G-clef. Okay. Very good. It's kind of a G-clef.
Treble
It's like a
clef.
back.
With my initials in it. Yeah. JJ.
J. What's your last name?
Jamie Grayce.
Grayce.
Well,
Oh,
Grayce
G.
is my middle name.
JG. Okay.
What is my
A
last
very
name?
unique card.
Yes.
Not many 7 of diamonds with that written on it. Probably
Yeah,
in the
I didn't do
world.
it very well, but.
That's okay. That's
It's
okay.
good.
It makes it more unique.
Yes.
Gonna place it inside the middle. Actually, take the magic wand.
Yes.
It's a budget magic wand. It doubles as a marker. Magic marker, we'll call it. Give it a little wave and recite the magical incantation. Say hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus.
Chicken bones choke us.
Chicken bones choke us.
Right, and turn that over, please. Your card comes back to the top. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to do that again. It's going to be easier. It's going to be slower this time. It's going to be less cards. We'll do less cards. Keep your eye on that 7. Push your 7 in.
I should have brought my own magic
With the
wands.
magic wand. With the
With the magic ones.
You got it. Nice little hook there. And a little wave.
Yeah.
And a tap this time.
Oh, that was 2 taps.
That was 2 taps. You know what happens with 2 taps? It's actually over here now. Just be aware of your percussive motions, and we'll be okay. One more. You know what? Why don't you place it back? Why don't you place it back? You take the 7.
Okay.
Place it back anywhere you choose. That is the 7, right?
Yeah.
Show the camera. Make sure that it. Okay.
I was
we're not
just
fooling
checking.
anyone here, or anyone here anyway. Okay. Inside. Did you see where it went?
No.
In the
I-
deck.
I-
All right.
I
You
st-
know
I
what?
mean,
We'll
I
do it
stuck
again.
it in,
We'll
like,
do it-
halfway.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Take the 7 and put the 7. That's changes to the 9. Look at that magic. See,
9
actually,
of diamonds.
it is. 9s are wild. A little shake.
No, but
That's better. Hold on. Take the 7. There it is. It's going to fall on the ground. We didn't need that 9, did we? No. Okay, good.
Oh.
Place that 7 anywhere you choose inside the deck. Right there? Now, do you want me to shuffle? I don't have to shuffle if you don't want me to. We can leave it as it is.
What do you think, boss? Shuffle it or leave it?
Shuffle.
How many shuffles? 1, 2, 5,
Just
6?
one quick one.
Just one quick one. Very good.
Perfect.
Very good. Now, a little gravity. 1, 2, and on 3, your card back to the top. It's science.
God.
Jamie, did you get
I don't mean to be dramatic, but I feel like I'm standing next to Christine.
You know what? Why don't we do it this way? Push the 7. You push it in all the way. Push the 7 in. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. That happens sometimes. You have to forgive me. 7 of diamonds. Let's wipe that off. A little spittle on that. Once again, take that 7.
Okay.
And we can do this until the 7 disintegrates. Very good. Okay. No shuffles? 1 shuffle? 2 shuffles? 0 shuffles?
No shuffles.
No shuffles. Say the word stop.
Stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right there. You want to go up or
Right-
down any?
No, right there.
7 of diamonds. Is this making sense so far?
No.
Now let me explain. It's kinetic energy. I said gravity before, I lied.
Yeah.
It's kinetic energy. So we bend the 7. Okay, we bend the 7. Now we can stick the 7 inside. Just like that.
Yeah.
Little compression. You can see where it goes. Not only that, like a spring, it should spring back. See, it's science. Pseudoscience. Fraud.
I was gonna,
Right,
I was
we'll go
gonna
back to
say,
fraud.
sir, that ain't no Einstein science.
I didn't really do very well in high school. We're going to move on to something else. So you have that 7.
I wish I took
That's
physics.
good.
I wish I took
Wha-
physics.
The 6. Oh, what's the
No,
significance? of-
physics.
Oh, physics, yeah. All right. Anyway, we have a joker.
Yes.
Would you hold on to that?
Yes, we do.
We have 2 jokers. Look at that.
Woo!
Now, which is your favorite?
Which is my favorite?
Yeah. Don't tell the other one because, too late. Okay, well, we'll use him second. We'll
Okay.
use her first.
Okay.
Take that 7. And if you have a free hand, we'll take that magic
Yep.
wand. From
My magic wand,
Thank
okay.
you very much. Place the 7 inside the deck. Once again, wherever you like. Now, up to you again. Shuffle or no shuffle?
1 shuffle.
1 shuffle. What kind of shuffle? Portuguese, Russian,
Russian.
Tasmanian, Russian shuffle?
In
Okay.
honor of my ancestors.
Here we go. Russian shuffle. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Russian shuffle. It's
Yeah.
also the Tasmanian shuffle.
Yeah,
But it is a-
family didn't.
First
teach me that.
joker. Here we go.
First joker.
No sleeves.
That's her.
People look. Well, you could look at it either way, right? Acorns. They're
Well, you called
they're a
it.
fruit, right?
You said him under and her
Yeah, I
over,
guess
and
that's-
that, so that would be her.
Acorns are fruits, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Oh, it's a seed.
Little rub.
He's a nut.
Little rub.
Legume.
And the joker is actually going to get absorbed inside the deck. Most of it gets absorbed inside. Don't worry about that. Comes out with
Yeah.
bleach, little ammonia. It's fine. Joker number 2, a little circular motion. That joker as well gets sucked down inside the deck. Now it is cooler in the middle of the deck, so they should solidify theoretically, and that will
Hopefully.
sandwich one super special happy card with any luck. Would you turn that over? Does that look familiar to the?
Wow.
7 of diamonds. Now, do you want to change this? Should we give this a little rest? Give this a little rest. Let's pick
Sure.
something new. I'm getting cold. I'm going to rub these down. Here we go. Take a look at the deck. I want you to really absorb every card. Really take the deck in.
Absorb.
Absorb the deck. Become one with the deck. You saw just about every card.
Yeah.
Which one was missing? 7 of diamonds. Hey,
7?
very good. No, nobody gets that. Okay. So we had a. Did you see a favorite? You know, don't. You picked a favorite already. Let's pick a random card. Anyone that you like.
Random.
A random card. Not too random. Very good. I'm going to turn around. Don't show me. I really don't want to see it.
Can I show them?
Please show them. They're going to be very upset if you do not show them. Very good. I'm going to turn back around. Place that back inside the deck. Now, would you like to shuffle yourself?
Yes.
So you would like to. You shuffle cards before?
Yeah.
Okay, be very careful.
I'm good
Very
at Hold'em.
old
I've
deck, very expensive.
placed pretty well in Hold'em tournaments.
Hold on for a minute. Very good. Just trying to get them out of order too much. Just want to keep it in the.
Don't get
Not
it.
gonna. Okay, fine. We're gonna ad lib this one. Fine. Sweating over here. Good.
My bridge didn't work too well on
Is
that
all
one,
right.
but it's
Very good. Okay.
We'll leave that.
Thoroughly shuffled. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find your card, but I'm gonna
Okay.
get some random cards first. We're gonna get. No. Yeah, we could do that one. That's fine too. You know what? I think I like this one as well. Yeah, maybe. No, why not? We had that one before. We'll get that one again. Give it another little spot in the limelight. Okay, there we go. Now we have. Yeah. I'm going to show you these cards. We don't need all these. If you see the card, and if you see the card, don't say anything. Okay.
Okay.
Keep poker face. You said you play Hold'em, right? You did poker face. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna exercise our poker face. I'm gonna do it too, since I don't even know the card. It'll be easy for me. Here we go. Queen of Diamonds, Nine of Hearts, King of Spades, Joker, remember him? And the Six of Diamonds. Did you see the card? Don't tell me which one, but did you see the card?
Yeah.
You did see the card?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. I'm going to try it this way. Actually, I made a... Would you hold these?
Yeah.
I made a prediction before. A King of Spades. Did you pick? You picked the King of Spades? Was it? It was?
Yeah.
This is even cooler. I think I had it. Yep. Here we go. Watch the... I don't know if we can get this on the camera here. Let me see that. You're going to take her word for it. King of Spades. Trial by fire. Here we go. Can you read what that says? It says gone.
Go?
Gone.
Oh, gone.
Gone. Looks like a little sloppy. And gone. Gone. I don't know if you can see that. Gone. Would you spread the cards? You see a King of Spades?
No.
King of Spades. That's
Where is it? In my pocket or something?
unusual. I have.
Are you going to regurgitate it up?
It's in your underwear.
Would you? Yeah, check your underwear later.
No.
Though. One little envelope. Would you make sure that's sealed?
Oh
Make sure that's a sealed envelope.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me.
Sealed. Okay. Would you rip that open without ripping whatever is inside?
Show the
King of
camera.
Spades.
Motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Very good job. I have one more card for you. I
Okay.
didn't mention this before. Would you take one final card, please? Anyone that you like. Just go ahead and grab it out. That one right there. There you go. That's for you. You can keep that. Thanks very
Oh
much.
shit, the Seven of Diamonds.
And I thought you weren't going to be able to trick me because I'm an intuitive.
There you go. That's for you. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I get to
Awesome.
keit this one?
Awesome.
Yeah, because
That's
I
for you,
wrote on.
yeah.
I wrote on it,
No
so you got
use
to
to me
replace it
anymore.
anyway. Oh my god, that was friggin' awesome. I'm so glad I never asked you to do anything like that at Painters
It would've
because
spoiled
I
it.
am
It
like
would've spoiled
completely. Oh my god, that was so cool. Come over and sit down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come over here.
I have to get my wine. I need a drink for this.
Go get your wine. We're gonna sit in the lounge, change it up a little bit.
Oh man, people, book him for anything and everything. That was crazy. He will keep your people entertained. Here, you sit in the middle.
Me in the middle? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sit in the middle.
Alright.
Monkey in the middle.
Me in the middle.
All right, so that was quite impressive, I must say.
That was awesome.
I mean, you was right there,
Yeah.
and I was looking at his hands. I didn't see anything.
No, I was watching like intently because, like I said, like I'm, I get those gut feelings and all that kind of stuff, and like I'm one of those people that can usually, even not following the cup, I can usually typically feel which one's on. Yeah, you got me.
Oh my
You got
God.
me good.
All right, quick shout outs: Dower Hour, Bruce Lamine, Matt
Crazy.
Fallon, Tony Bergiulio. I don't know if I said that right. Christian, DJ Gonzo, Kimberly Manfrey's in the
Yay!
feed also. April Rose,
That was the comedian. we
Caitlin
were
Mulder.
talking about.
She says Ducky.
Caitlin Mulder!
Ducky says hi.
Caitlin Mulder. Hi, Caitlin.
Okay.
Good friend.
There you go.
Everybody's loving it. So, all right. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, how did you get into that? Like, when did you start getting into magic?
I was in high school. I was in the 10th grade.
Okay.
Very awkward child. It was kind of a way for me to sort of artificially connect with people in my class and my school.
So to break the ice.
Yeah, break the ice. It was still cold, but
Yeah.
I was at least noticed. So that was and then it just kind of snowballed, and now I'm at Painters 7 years now, 6.5 years.
So how do you go about learning? I mean, is there, you have to do research? Do you follow, does somebody teach you?
Go
Like
to
how
magic
to,
school. They're
Well,
like a Hogwarts for
That
card
would be
tricks.
really
Or
cool. I probably would have gotten deferred from Hogwarts if I had applied. But the very nature of
no,
magic,
you'd be a Slytherin.
the very nature of magic is based in secrecy. So it's sort of
Yeah.
difficult to learn,
Yeah.
or at least break into. I didn't have a mentor. It would have been a lot
it's always
lot
good to have a
smoother.
mentor. Sure,
Always,
sure.
Yeah.
always. But you books from the library you start with, and see what you like, and then there's the teaching magic industry is actually quite large. So it's easier to learn in this age than it were to be 20, 30, 40 years ago.
Is that somebody
Sorry
calling in
about
for the
that.
show?
No, that's my personal phone.
What was I gonna say? Do you have like a favorite magician or somebody
Yeah.
that you wanted to emulate or
Someone
inspired by?
I've always thought he was immensely talented, and he's hysterical. Is David Williamson from Ohio. He is hysterical. He's like a giant goofball. Is one of the most entertaining
So he's
human beings.
funny and
he is
does
yeah,
magic.
and he's very innovative. He's very he's added so much to the magic community over his, I don't know how long he's been doing it, quite a while, but he's a mastermind of magic, modern magic.
And now, what other types of magic do you do? Like that was mostly cards.
Yeah,
tricks,
I stick to cards. 90% of what I do
Okay.
is cards. That's what I do at Painters, which Friday I will be there.
Yes,
Just
we will
stare
too
at me
with DJ Bone Shaker
as I
and
walk
the
by.
OC
Yes.
effect.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Always a good time, Painters.
Lots of entertainment at Painters on Friday nights.
Okay. Yeah, just want to let you know, anybody who wants to call in and ask Rudolf a question about his magic and card tricks and all. Not that he's going to give you the secrets to anything,
No.
but if you want to ask a question.
Or about
That was quick.
bookings or yes, what kind of parties do you do? And
I do mostly dinner parties. Dinner parties. I've done some corporate stuff.
That's what I could see you in. I could see you in like, some of those, like, especially, the office parties that are just, oh my gosh, everybody dreads going to some office function,
I haven't done any
and-
office part. Well,
not like office, but you know what, like
Sure,
my
yeah,
company does
sure.
a Christmas party.
yeah, I did a Mercedes-Benz of Rockville Center 2 years.
Oh, there you go.
That's a great party. If you work for Mercedes-Benz, they know how to treat their employees well. The biggest show I probably did was 2 years ago, AIG, their
Oh,
Stowe
yeah.
retreat
Oh, wow.
weekend thing. That was high pressure, but
Yeah.
but very good.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Manorville. Still in Manorville.
So you were born and raised, right?
Born, raised, will probably be lowered into the ground. We'll see.
Have you, as far as doing shows, have you traveled? Have you done anything?
Yeah, I've never. I don't think I've ever done a show in Manorville. But most of my shows are out west and in Bellport. A lot of
Okay.
Painters clientele, and then New York and wherever I've done stuff in.
You were saying the
Upstate.
Hamptons and like private
Yeah,
parties
the
and that kind of
Hamptons
stuff.
is gaining some momentum, but it's mostly out west.
Mm-hmm.
My colleague Lily Hayes, very talented balloon artist, also.
I was
at
going to say,
Painters.
yes, she does
Yeah.
the balloons, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's very, very good, and not just like dogs and swords, real,
No, I mean-
real stuff. Like I want a Dalek from Doctor Who. Okay, I'll just make a Dalek.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. But she does a lot of stuff in the Hamptons. I sort of get the backdraft off that, but
Cool. Well, tell us about the mustache.
the mustache.
How long did it take to
It's-
do that?
yeah,
And-
it's-
That's honestly, the mustache is what gave me the balls to walk up to him and at Painters one night and ask him about it, because I am a huge fan of Salvador Dali, and obviously it's emulating.
It is indeed. I had a friend. I still have a friend, Adrian Buckmaster, very talented photographer, and he had a very similar mustache. And I saw it and I said, you know what? My hair doesn't curl at all, so I could do something like that that fits the persona. Also, much better reception with the mothership is really the main asset I get from that. So. Good,
Okay, so now people are saying, they have to look you up and stuff like that. Now, how
That's
could
difficult.
people, people
Obviously,
wanna know,
we'll share your contact information, but
Yeah, but all right.
you
So
know.
let's give, because so many people want to go out and see you perform somewhere. How would they go about knowing where you're going to be?
Well, I'm at Painters every Friday. I'm going to be taking a little break for a few months, probably from January to May, and then I'll pick up again. But that's the
That's like your main
that's
residency.
yeah. I've been there
Okay.
for coming on 7 years.
All right. And Jamie, where is Painters exactly? 'Cause I know-
Painters is in Brookhaven on South Country Road.
Brookhaven Hamlet, right? Is that-
Yeah, Brookhaven Hamlet
yeah.
on South Country Road.
It's right there, right
If
off the train.
anybody who goes to my Facebook page, my boyfriend Bone Shaker also DJs there on Fridays. So you can find all the information there, and I'll gladly share, his contact information.
Thank you very much.
Phone number and email, that kind of thing.
Social security
as well.
number, bank routing.
No, nothing government.
Okay, so
But you have to get on social media. You really do.
I know, I'm in
Because
the Stone
look at
Age.
the reception
I'm in the
you're
Stone
getting.
Age.
People are like so interested in coming out
Yeah,
and
it's
seeing
buzzing
you.
right now.
and-
I feel the
Feel the
yeah,
energy?
vibrations.
sure you feel it.
All right. So what are some of your goals and aspirations? Like, where do you want to take this? Like, what do you see?
I would like to
yourself-
take it as far as it can go before I. Yeah, as far as it will go, as far as it wants to go.
Are you constantly learning new tricks
Constantly.
and all that?
Constantly, I'm always. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you come up with your own tricks?
I do. A lot of them are, rooted in basics.
Yeah.
Of which you use those as the building blocks for. But it's kind of a jazz magic when I do. Everything I do is pretty impromptu. So you could hand me a deck of cards. In fact, I encourage that, and I will do what I do with your deck of cards.
Could I
It's,
hand you my tarot deck?
Those are a little big for my little
They
baby
are.
hands. Yeah.
But it's
small
funny.
one,
But it's funny because they're modeled after the traditional deck of cards. So it's except for the major arcana, but the minor arcana is modeled after that. So it would be the same 72 if I took the major arcana out. So you could. They're big, but
52.
52.
52.
There's 72 in the tarot deck.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, there's a lot of derivatives of playing cards with a very, very rich, interesting history, of which we may get into later. Later? No, later.
No, but they both come from the same history pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, which is interesting. My great grandmother read cards, and my grandmother plays cards. So interesting.
Okay, cool. All right, so is there anything you'd like to say before we go, or anybody you want to shout out, anything like that?
All my family. Titus, my cat. Love my cat.
Oh, gotta
If you're
shout
watching.
out Titus.
Oh,
Titus.
yeah. What kind of cat?
It's warrior. It's
A warrior. Like an
little,
American short hair, or Persian,
it's
or
like,
Siamese,
no, yeah,
or
it's a mutt cat.
Yeah.
Just from out of the box. Got him in a box. Came home in a box. He was just tooth and claw his way into the world. Brilliant cat.
How
Really.
old is he?
Oh, he is 4 now.
Oh, okay,
I think.
so you-
he has polycystic kidney disease, so he
Oh,
can't
boy.
eat protein. So
Oh.
he's tiny. That doesn't stop him from being an absolute horror.
Cats could be pretty
Horrendous.
They are.
They're-
I seen some
I miss
videos
my
of cats tripping like little babies and stuff, like literally.
Yeah,
Like,
no, they
malicious
can get
accidents, like-
very jealous, and that's
They're-
why they said the cat will steal the baby's breath.
The kid was walking by. I mean, it was probably like 1.5 years old, and the kid's walking by, and the cat just reached out and took the leg right out from under this
So
kid and
wet.
fell. It's on YouTube.
I don't mean to laugh, but yeah,
But clearly, the
No.
cat did it on purpose.
cats don't give a.
The baby had it coming.
shit.
I'm pretty sure. Though.
Well,
They
I don't.
don't?
There was another where the baby did have it coming, but I don't know. This one,
The
it was
baby
just
did
so
have it
funny. Look it up on YouTube. It's hysterical. Just look up cat trips baby,
I believe
and I
it.
swear to God, it's the funniest thing in the world.
Did it have like a grumpy face, like one of those grumpy face
It
cats?
was just
Like,
sitting on the floor, and this little toddler was walking around, and as it's passing the cat just stuck its paw out and grabbed the leg and flung it. The kid went flying down.
oh
It's the
gosh.
most hilarious thing you ever seen. And the cat, like, that was no accident. That cat took that kid down on purpose.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
Unbelievable. And you see the way they taunt dogs, too. It's like,
Oh my
you know,
gosh, yeah. My poor Ari, my little Morky. He when my brother was living at our house, he has a 14-pound orange Persian cat named Apollo.
that's a
So
big
we
cat.
had Aristotle, who's 14 pounds, and a Morky,
What do they feed
and
these cats?
Apollo. Well, Morky, he's a little dog.
Eat
He's
all
a
the other
Yorkie
cats.
Maltese mix, and then Apollo is a 14-pound orange Persian. So, and they would go at it, and I swear it was like a jujitsu fighter versus a boxer. Like it was
With
the
claws.
it was the funniest thing to watch them because the dog was like all clumsy and would like, pounce at him and stuff, and the cat was all like strategic and would wind up coming and like taking him down into like some roll move,
Yeah,
and
no, they're
it was
like-
crazy.
they're like boxing or wrestling.
I mean,
It's
and they were
crazy.
friends. They didn't hurt each other. They never hurt each other, but it was just funny to watch them fight like that. Like, like all of a sudden Ari would be like, trotting down the hallway or something, and Apollo would come and take him down like in some crazy like roll move.
Well, I'm gonna just
Animals
so
are
everybody
nuts.
knows, I'm not being rude, looking on my phone, but I'm just monitoring the feed. Shout out to DJ Precise. He says, "Hey Jamie."
Precise,
Also,
love
April
you.
Rose says, "Cats can be catty." Laugh out loud. I'm more of a dog lover, which I am too. I agree with you.
I
April.
love
I
them both.
definitely love dogs more. You
I
know.
love them
cats are
both.
cool, you know, but
I grew up with cats,
yeah, I'm a
but
dog
my dog
lover.
is my baby.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Okay,
Alrighty.
I you know what? That was very entertaining.
That was
I had a good
awesome.
time. You know, we had comedians, we had a lot of great bands, we had some businesses, but that was our first magician or card. You know,
Yeah.
what do you call it? A card tricker?
Magician. That's fine.
Magician. Illusionist.
Fraudster. Charlatan.
Charlatan. I like that
Charlatan.
word.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so Rudolph, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate the entertainment. It was awesome.
Yeah, and check us out. Check the group out, and you know the oh
You
Yeah,
didn't
that's what
even see
happens
that.
when
yeah
you're
right.
into the card thing.
He just puked all the high deck cards.
We're good. We're good.
I see. That's what I thought was going to happen with my card. I thought that this one was going to come out with some like Chris Angel sort of effect, but no. I'm
Are you
gonna hold
taking
on
that
to
home?
This one. Yeah, hell yeah. We can leave it in the studio
Put
for
it underneath your
memento.
pillow at night.
Yeah,
The next morning.
will the card fairy
Well, we'll
come?
have him. You know, what
Have a
we'll do.
big
We'll have him
mustache.
sign it, and we'll keep it as a memento. So when he's
Yes,
famous,
let's put it. Yeah, let's keep it in the
Okay.
studio.
Is this your first
Perfect.
like TV gig you ever did?
The only one I can think of right now.
Okay, there you go.
Yay.
I was hoping for a second I thought he was gonna say,
Gotcha.
"Oh no, I was on this and that and that."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
should-
no, I was on
should
The
have-
View last week.
No, I was not.
All right, cool. So
Check us out. We'll share his information. He will get social media in the near future
Sometime.
because you know
yes.
feedback makes sense. And thank you for tuning in.
feedback.
Yes, thank you very much. Shout out to everybody who watched us on the Facebook Live feed. Share the show when it's done. We'll also put this up on YouTube. And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Yes,
God bless.
Mwah.
That was cool.